What happens when a player who often shakes opponents with her presence suddenly gets dwarfed by the power of someone else? In this week's Dallas Wings vs. Chicago Sky match, that's exactly what happened. Angel Reese, who has always been known for her aggressive play and high energy, got a reaction she probably never expected. And the one behind it was NaLyssa Smith. The tension was high early in the match. There was a physical exchange between Angel Reese and NaLyssa Smith, a slight push, a sharp look, and a few words that couldn't be caught on the mic, but the faces said it all. Angel Reese, who is often on the front foot in situations like this, was a little shocked by Smith's quiet strength this time. The referee gave both of them technical fouls, but that's where the real story began. NaLyssa Smith kept proving one thing throughout the match: basketball is not about words, it's about performance. In just 19 minutes, Smith had 14 points, 3 blocks, and several key defensive moves. Reese? She scored only 4 points in this game, that too despite several attempts. Reese's body language on the court seemed to change. The confidence that is often her hallmark seemed to waver a bit in this game. The biggest challenge for any player is not just scoring, but handling mental pressure and staying calm is equally important. Angel Reese has been an emotional, energetic, and pressure-making player since her rookie season. But what happens when there is someone standing in front of you who is not afraid, does not back down? NaLyssa Smith was the answer. There was confidence in her eyes and self-control in her body language. This was not the first time Reese and Smith came face-to-face. The rivalry between these two has been going on since last season. But this time it was not a normal fight. Smith is a player of Indiana Fever, the same teams that drafted Caitlyn Clark. And Reese, the team's new rival. When you're on the court fighting not just for yourself, but for the reputation of an entire team, every moment brings a new energy. That's what was seen in this match. Angel Reese is a great athlete, no doubt about that. And she is not defined by this one game. But sometimes defeat teaches us things that no coach can teach. NaLyssa Smith didn't just get a win in this match, she also showed that in the WNBA, not only stardom, but steady play and mental strength are also just as important. And maybe Angel Reese has now realized that you can't always win the game on your own terms. When Smith took to the court, she said a lot without saying a word. She answered every move of Reese with her own game. No show-off, no controversy, just basketball. And that's where she gave the WNBA the missing element it needed: competition with calm. Reese's game is full of passion, but sometimes that passion turns into aggression. Her confrontation with Smith showed that when the opponent refuses to get involved in an argument, things change. This fight makes us wonder, does the WNBA need to stop these moments, or should it just accept them as a part of it? The number of technical fouls in the league is on the rise, and sometimes the decisions seem inconsistent. Players are being penalized for minor incidents, while serious incidents are often taken lightly. This disparity raises questions about the credibility of the league. Concerns about Caitlyn Clark increased when she was out for 2 weeks with a quad injury. And the way the Indiana Fever have lost in her absence makes it clear that Clark is not just a star, but the backbone of the team. Without her, the team's performance has simply declined. It's time for the WNBA to redefine its values. Are we watching basketball or a reality show? The league needs to send a clear message: players who respect the game will move forward. And players who remain professional no matter the pressure on the court need support. Players like Clark and Ray aren't just opposites, they represent two different approaches. On one side is composure and efficiency, on the other is intensity and showmanship. The league now has to decide which direction it wants to move in. So guys, does the WNBA need more professionalism? Do you think Smith set the right example? And is the league distracted in the absence of Caitlyn Clark? Backhand index pointing down, let us know in the comments. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. And don't forget to turn on notifications for the next big news. Until then, love each other and stay tuned for the next update.